Good morning, financial algebra. We're going to cover lesson 10.2, which is very simple. So this section is on social security benefits. If you remember, when you work, most of us pay into Social Security and Medicare. So these are deducted from our paychecks once we are employed. So SS, that's just short for Social Security. And remember, it's a 6.2% deduction that you pay into and collect later. You collect that money later when you retire. So this is money you do get back if all is well. If you see the term OASDI, that stands for Old Age Survivors and Disability Insurance. All right, so we're going to jump right in. So in 2020, the maximum taxable income for Social Security was $137,000 with a 6.2% tax rate. What is the maximum that anyone could pay into Social Security? So that would be the maximum income times 0.062, which would give us $8,537.40. Remember, we're always turning our percents into decimals. Part B, Ravi had two jobs. One employer paid him $89,222, and the other paid him $61,200. Each job took out 6.2%, so 0.062. How much did he overpay? So remember, the maximum that he could contribute is this amount. But he worked two different jobs, and they probably didn't know. So let's see here, 89 times 0.062 gives me 55, 31, and 76 cents. 61,200 times 0.062 gives me 37.94 and 40 cents. So if I add these together, Ravi contributed $9,326.16. So he overpaid. I'm going to take what he contributed minus the maximum amount in Part A, so $8,537.47, and I get an overpayment of $788.76, an amount that he'll get back. All right, moving on to number 2. In 2019, Giselle had two jobs. So this is very similar to the last one. She earned $93,440 for the first 8 months. So times, I'm going to guess they're going to have us find out what her Social Security. She then switched jobs where she earned $62,000 to $11,000 at another hospital, so 0.062. Now, I'm going to find what she contributed first. So I'm going to multiply both of these for the first 93,440 times 0.062, and I get 57.9328. 62 to 11 times 0.06, and I get 38.57 and 8 cents. If I add these two together, she contributed $9,647.88. Now the max, it says, was the maximum taxable was $132,900. So I have to figure out what the maximum contribution should have been. So $132,900 times 0.062 is $82,39.8. So she overpaid. So I'm going to subtract what she paid minus the maximum tax, and 9647.88 minus 8239.8. She overpaid $1,408.08. cents. All right, the rest of our work is we're going to actually fill out based on some information. They're going to give us information about an individual or a couple, or someone who's filing separate, and we're going to fill out. This is an actual form to figure out your taxable benefits once you do retire. So we're going to fill out this form together. So let's go over the information in number 3. All right, so we have married and filing jointly. That's important. Andrew's collecting Social Security. His wife isn't. So line 1, they're telling us what to fill in. So for line 1, I'm entering 31,555. And line 2, it says multiply line 1 by 50%. So I'm going to take line 1, which was 31,555 times 0.5, and I get 15,777.50. Line 3, it tells us to enter 143, that's the rest of their income, 143,677. Now for line 3, we already did that. For line 4, it told us to enter 502 for line 4. And it gave us an amount for line 6. Wait a minute. I might be looking at an newer form than, I think mine's newer. Sorry. Yes, sorry. So this is an older form I'm working with, but yours will be current. So 6075. All right, line 6 combine lines 2, 3, 4. This form is slightly different. Sorry, hold on. Let me look at the one in the book because the one I have printed is slightly different. And I don't want yours to get messed up. So let me grab the one in the book. Because there is so it is slightly different. And they must have used an older form. So I want to make sure mine matches the one you're going to use in your homework. So I'm going to number 1. It says part A, fill in the correct entries for the rest of the lines on their worksheet. So I'm going to number, there are 18 lines. All right, so we are going to fill it out together. The form is on page 621 and 622, the form that they're using. I had printed one, the 2020 form, which looks different from the older forms. Here we go, line 1. They paid $31,555. Line 2 says in your book, multiply line 1 by 50%. And so if you multiply it by 50%, we get $15,777.50. Line 3, they're telling us their total income is $143,677. Line 4 is 502, and then line 6 is 6075, and they would like us to complete the rest. So number 5 says to combine lines 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to add up these 3 for number 5, and I get 156. I think I entered the wrong, oh yeah. Lines 2, 3, 4, and I get, sorry, I have all these forms next to me. I get 156,956.5. For line 7, it asks, is the amount in line 6 less than line 5? Yes. So I'm subtracting line 6 from line 5. So I get 156,956 minus the next line, you get 153,8. And you're just following directions for this section. It's pretty easy. Line 8, they are married, filing joint. So that's 32,000. Line 9, yes. Line 8 is a less than line 7. So we are subtracting 8 from 7, and I get 121,881.50. This should be a 1. Line number 10, and I have to turn the page for that. Line number, now I'm on page 622, and I'm just reading through these questions. So line number 10, enter 12,000, so married, filing joint, so they are 12,000. Subtract line 10 from line 9, so that gave me 109,881.50. Line 12, enter the smaller of 9 or 10, so that would be line 10. Number 13, enter half of line 12, which would be 6,000. Line 14, enter the small of line 2 or 13. The smaller would be line 13. 15, multiply 11 by 0.85. So that 0.85 times 109,881.50 gives me $93,399.28. Line 16, add 14 and 15. So if you add these two together, you get $96,399. Sorry, you get 99. 6 plus 3 is 9. 99,399 and 28 cents. Line 17, we're multiplying line 1 by 85%. So 0.85 of line 1 gives me 26,821. And this is all part A. Line 18, I'm sorry, this is 75 cents, is to enter the smaller of 17 or line 16 or 17. And the smaller of these two is the 26,821 and 75 cents. So part B says, how much of Andrew's Social Security benefit must they pay federal income tax on? And it's this last line, 26,821 and 75 cents. And part C, how much is not taxed? Well, he received 31,555 minus the amount he's being taxed on. So he's not being taxed on $47,033.25. The next one I have is the exact same. It's just doing that again for somebody else. So I think you guys can figure that out. And then number 5. Emmanuel earned $87,000 last year, and now he's retired and only earns $31,000. So what's the difference between his monthly salary when he was working and when he is now receiving Social Security. So when he was working, here is his amount divided by 12, right? That would give him his monthly. And if I divide that by 12, I got that he was receiving $7,258.17. Now he's on Social Security. Notice how much smaller, so that's why you can't rely on this as an income. So $31,000 divided by 12 months, now he's only receiving $2,602.83. And so I'm going to subtract these two. And so he's receiving $4,655.34 less, but it says round to the nearest $10, so about $46.60 less per month, which is really sad. But that completes this section.